All the blue is red.
Hola, boys!
Hello.
Hola.
Hola! This is the start of our Spanish AP. Hope everybody has been practicing. We're only going to be doing this entire campaign, or the entire AP in Spanish.
That's going to be a problem for some of us.
Very excited.
Sí.
There you go. That's all you need to know. If I ask you to do anything, you just say sí, and then we'll just roll. It'll be fine.
No.
Or
See
no.
No, right?
No.
Easy peasy.
Or no. Yeah, simple, not complex at all. It's been a month, boys. It has been a long dang time. I have forgotten what we've been doing in this campaign. Forgot all your characters' names. Didn't really study the AP. Going in blind. Everybody excited about that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My character's name is Alnas Gallianker.
Perfect. Like it. I was telling, I don't know who all hear what I was saying this, but the last session we did, for some reason, because we had such a big gap, I just forgot to download the VOD. So we don't have a session episode, which is so much fun. It just doesn't exist. So I'm going to do a recap before I publish this one and maybe talk about some of our fun scenes that we did from last AP. Good AP. So we'll get there. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I had basically forgotten everything that we did in last session. So prior to this, like breaking the fourth wall here, but prior to us doing this, we all kind of had a little discussion about what went on, and the guys reminded me that, of course, you guys all reminded me that I owe you each 300,000 credits each. You're all level 20. There was something else too.
3 new ships.
3 new ships.
Yeah.
Got it.
One. Now we have one for each of us and an extra just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know what they say, if you have 4 ships, you have 3.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Discordant Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventures. Today is episode 37, The Invitation. This is our first episode of the second AP. I am Aaron, the GM, with basically the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Co, played by Alex.
And I can Starfinder.
Yes, you can. Luna, played by Abe.
Retweet.
Twick, played by Caleb.
Hello, that's me.
And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
Last time on the Discordant Signal, the crew encountered a pair of poorly painted pink fighters after taking off on the Bareth Entor. After some intense combat and the defeat of one of the enemy starships, the crew received an ominous transmission from a Blood Fleet capital ship to cease fire. The second fighter decided to move into striking position anyways, and the capital ship fired a single railgun round to the fighter's demise. An in-depth explanation of their current situation along with a quick call to Seobarn provided them with the means to depart Apostate, arriving back at Absalom Station 2 days later with the brand new starship. Actually, it's not brand new. It's like really old.
Yeah, it's actually super used.
But brand new to you guys. With the original ship, the Bareth Indefatigable, now almost repaired and their vacation a few days away, 3 members of the crew set out to find an auto implantation from one of the vendors in the free market. Twick is in the process of cashing in on a deal with Grav, this strange man that he met on Apostate. Definitely not going to come back. He's random side character I just had you interact with. Co failed to intimidate a vendor.
Maybe.
These aren't the buyers you're looking for, I think is what you said, but that's not what you meant to say. You meant
We
to
don't
say
have
these
recorded
are
evidence
the
that I
buyers you're
failed
looking
anything,
for.
really.
Lisk pummeled the enemy fighters with the Bareth Entor's limited weaponry in comparison to the gunship you guys have. Still good.
That's true.
And Luna took some much-needed rest. Why? Why rest? Did you really
1
need
HP.
it? What?
1 HP.
HP. It could be worse, honestly. Could definitely be worse. Let me take us back home here real quick. I will show you our new home screen. Things have updated here a little bit. If you haven't already noticed, our color theme has changed. There's some extra stuff going on in the background. I have updated most of the things in the crew journal maps and starship section, with the exception of I think technically maps local is still, it still shows apostate, and for some reason Doc.37, so I don't know why it shows that. But other than that, all of these tabs are navigable for you guys to be able to walk through if you need to look at anything specifically. Any questions before we get started?
Yeah, why is the color different?
We're in a new AP.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Only difference.
that's it. Nothing else. New AP. Interestingly enough, I will say, for anybody out there who's thinking, I want to start a Starfinder campaign, whatever you do, do not choose the scary AP to start with. If you do, you will have nothing short of 30 unique NPCs that you need to build out and create voices for. 6 levels that anybody can go to at any point, as well as potentially hundreds of different interactions for the characters to just go about their, every day and kind of interact with in the AP itself. So if you're looking for something simple, start with Against the Aeon Throne, which was our first AP. By the way, now you guys know the official name if you didn't know before. It was Against the Aeon Throne. We did the first 3
Makes
books
so
from
much
that.
sense.
Well, actually, all 3 books from that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Very simple AP to start out in. This one, definitely opposite end of the spectrum. So, buckle up, boys. If I mix up some character voices, you know why.
We're used to it.
Other questions? Wow, Alex. Wow. That's so judgmental. I'm hurt internally. Any other questions? Thoughts, comments, concerns, reminders of things?
Is this background supposed to have a giant alien head kind of in the middle of it? Or... See what I'm talking about?
What, this guy?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It does kind of
See,
look like a
there's
giant
the
alien
mouth,
head.
there's his nose, there's his eye,
And he
here's
has
this
a really big
cartoonishly
brain.
ballooned head. Yeah.
Wow,
I thought you were talking
it's
about,
like something from The
this.
Simpsons.
It
It's
is
like
a little
head
bit.
looking up,
Yeah, there is kind of
this
a head
guy.
looking up right here.
and this is just like the shoulders.
Man, you guys have discovered the one thing that I had been trying to keep secret from you this entire time, and now
The
you've
villain
ruined
is
the
a giant
campaign.
space
Jake.
cloud. You're welcome.
Yeah. We're basically laying on the grass in the middle of the park, describing clouds right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in space.
But in space. Okay, so no other questions.
Yeah. No.
Wait, yeah or no?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, how do we win?
Mm.
Classic Zara question.
Yes, very classic Zara question from Janae. What do I need to do to defeat this enemy? I don't know, shoot them. Use magic missile. Anything of the sort. Okay, so you guys are back on Absalom Station. If you remember, your starship was still in repair. You'd parked the Bareth Entor next to the Bareth Nagal, now called the Bareth Indefatigable, because of course your ship had a very simple name prior, the Indefatigable. Both those ships are parked next to one another. The original one, the gunship, is still under repairs. If you remember, it was going to take an extra day, maybe a little bit more to complete. Twick had just yesterday sent out this special auto implantation to Grav, his new friend on Apostate, and you guys had you went to sleep that night. So Twick, you wake up in the morning and you have a notification from Grav already. The rending talons that you provided him apparently arrived, because along with this notification, you see the remaining credits that he was going to pay you, which I believe he paid you 1,000 up front, and he was going to pay you 5,000 in total. Is that correct?
That sounds right to me.
Okay. That's a lot of credits.
On credits.
A lot of credits. So you get paid the rest of it, and there is a note that accompanies it as well, and it says, Dr. Quicksander Twig, I do appreciate the delivery of my rending talons. I will install them myself. If I find these to be not what I expected, I know where to find you. Signed, Grav.
Not for long. We're leaving.
Doubt him.
Vacation, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 5,000 credits. You guys are up. You were staying at a hotel last night. What are you going to do?
Well, I go back to the market.
You go back to the market.
Clearly.
You sure?
Got so much money.
Oh yeah, I guess you do have a lot of money, huh?
You don't have to go back to the market.
Did we divvy out our money from last time?
I don't know. That is a good question.
I
had
forget
like a
how
lump sum
much.
together,
We have a lump sum.
I think.
We get paid for doing the.
We're doing the...
Oh, we were there under pretenses. We didn't actually do anything.
Oh, yeah. There was
Yeah.
actually
we
no
keep
guy.
thinking we were actually bounty
Yeah.
hunters.
We should go and request payment for
Yeah.
capturing.
Because I know I wanted the dark vision goggles, but I think there wasn't enough to get that and your whatever it was.
Well, there should be now.
Yeah, because you got paid now. I think you were trying to scrounge together some money to see if you could buy it immediately instead of waiting on it.
because I wasn't sure, if I could get enough from the guy fast enough from Grav. So I don't think we've divvied our money. We have the loot sheet says we still have roughly 11,000 credits to split up among us.
Among us.
Oh gosh. Shouldn't have said that out loud.
Yeah, probably not.
I thought you guys did divvy up your money, because I can't go back and look at the VOD because it disappeared at this point.
Oh man, that's so inconvenient. We definitely
Yeah.
didn't know. Definitely did not buy any. Oh, you know what? I got a bunch of cool shit, but that's because I did what I did last campaign and just completely stole another character's build at the Twilight Hour.
The only reason I say that is because you would have had enough to buy if you didn't divvy the money. Like, you could have just bought the thing you needed outright.
Yeah.
And I think you guys tried to scrounge everything you possibly had to see if you could buy it. So I think this is actually gone.
Wait, no, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is not.
I'm fairly certain it is gone.
What do you guys have for credits in your
Like nothing.
Because we should have almost 3,000 each. This.
I mean, I'm sure I never pulled it onto my sheet.
Oh, this
I
is.
have 996.
In terms of credits, I have nothing.
How much in credits do you have on Twic, Caleb?
I have 2,140. I think what happened was I went negative on my sheet to represent stealing some from the pot.
Oh, I know what it was. You had to pay for both things, and you only had 1,000 credits. So you had to pay for the rending talents, which were more expensive than the 1,000 that you had, plus the additional. And then we're looking at buying that other piece of equipment.
I think so.
Which, remind me again what that one is?
I was trying to find that in my Google Drive, but I cannot.
I'll figure it out. Okay, so I guess you guys can split that up.
Alright, we probably want to keep the null space chamber, right?
Resistant Hide Mark II.
Yes, that's right. That is right.
Because the total value for those two auto-implantations was 6,400 credits. And you paid 3040 for the... Or sorry, 3360 for the rending talon, and then sent that off the Grav.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Okay, so, then we all have a split of, what is this, 2832. What's
Well, I'll
that?
get- that was all one number.
Yep, 2,832.
Okay.
I left us keeping the null space chamber. I assume we want to keep that.
Yep.
Sure. Do we want to just say insert shopping here
Yes.
and then move on?
We can do that.
Because
I'm just picking up dark side goggles.
Or if you guys think you know what you want, we can go ahead and shop real quick. Not a big deal.
I mainly say that because I have literally no idea.
Oh.
Me too.
Okay. All All right, we'll
I mean,
insert
if
shopping
other
here.
people do know, like Alex wants sunglasses, great. Check that off the list.
I don't know other than this auto implant.
Yeah, you're trying to get the resistant hide or whatever.
Resistant hide Mark II.
Yep, I am going to buy that.
Nice.
Okay. So you go back to the same guy you talked to before at Renew You. If you remember, basically he was like, didn't really trust you all that much. Vriskin was his name.
Vriskin.
Yeah, he was a Sheeran. He walks up and he recognizes you immediately. And, as you kind of walk in, he basically just says, I assume you have my credits.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be back if I didn't.
I'll need to see payment before I can pass along any additional auto implantations.
Well, of course, yeah. Gotta pay for the goods before you take them, right?
Of course, yes. Please pass them over to the counter.
Alright, pass them over.
Okay. He made me a quick perception check.
One to 8.
28. He seems a little bit frazzled today. Nothing in particular, it just seems like, honestly, he needs to get you in and out. Like he has a lot going on, and so he's quickly moving through things. He takes your credits, he walks to the back of the room, he grabs a box that just has handwritten note across the top. It just says, Twick, Resistant Hide Mark II. And he just sets it on the desk. He opens it up for you so you can see what it is. You do immediately recognize it as the auto implantation that you are purchasing. However, this does look a little bit different than any that you have seen previously. But it appears to be exactly what you wanted.
Okay.
And he just passes it on the table and he says, please, take this. Return if you need anything additional. Any other auto implantations. I must be along my way. Thank you. And he just
Okay, thanks.
turns around and he walks towards the back of the shop.
I just give it a quick once-over just to make sure
Okay.
everything's good. I don't know if it's engineering or physical science or what.
It would probably be an engineering check.
Yeah, do that. 25.
25, no problem. Yeah, you think it looks exactly as expected.
Alright, just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
And I will head out.
Wait, did he just left you alone in the store? Steal something.
I don't want to steal from this guy, I don't think.
Why not? We're leaving now.
And if you want.
Yeah.
You do you
We're
know?
going back though, yeah.
He knows who I am.
I don't know.
he?
It sounds like we might die in this AP.
Does he even
Live a
know who
little.
you are? I don't think he knows who you are.
You used a fake name, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Did that. Quick's
Doctor-
real smart about that kind of thing.
Quicksander Twig.
Quicksander Twig.
Yeah. Okay. You come back, you have your auto implantation. It's up to you when you want to install it, but you have it. If you remember, he told you basically that it is just kind of a 1-hour surgery, that you don't even really have to do much. Any person with a basic med kit or an advanced med kit or a med bay can install it themselves, as a matter of fact, if they have any medical training whatsoever. And then it's just a 48-hour recovery time, and that's it.
Excellent.
Much, much better than standard implantations or augmentations. All right, you come back. You're at the hotel. Everybody else is still there with you. Where are you headed?
Can I do a slight retcon of? So Luna spent all that time like alone recovering, right?
Yes.
I think she was kind of like reflecting on the previous adventures and things and some of the strange stuff they saw, like the ship at the very beginning, right?
Okay.
And the I guess 2 times that we heard strange signals, and so as she's resting, it's kind of on her mind. So she wants to like dig through the ship logs and see if she can pull any recordings or anything of it.
Okay. So are you just going to go back to the ship, or are you waiting until all of you go? Like, have you made your way back to the ship while everybody's shopping, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like during the rest period.
Okay. Yeah, I think what you could do is you can either make me, I mean, it's probably going to be an engineering or computers check to kind of scrounge through what you have.
Let's see. What's better? In computers.
Okay. 15. Yeah, you're looking through the logs. A lot of what you have, like sort of as you're looking through, most of the ship readouts are fairly consistent. It's providing you information about where you went, how long you were there, damage to critical systems of the ship, logs about landing, departing from planets. There are 2 instances in which you find not necessarily corrupted data, but what looks like almost not necessarily missing data. It just looks like there's components of that data that are not there. It looks out of place. And the 2 instances are when you very first arrived at Madeline's Landing. And as you were traversing back, or at least you guessed this would be when you're traversing back using the reality drive from Atlantis Star Empire. With that check, though, you're not able to pull anything out of the system.
All right. Yeah, did you mention before that we could like talk to somebody about was it the stewards?
Yeah, so you guys are, if you remember, you were kind of like inducted into the stewards with temporary roles. Those have since been solidified because of your your actions on behalf of the stewards in the Atlantis Star Empire. So you have some authority with the stewards. And if you remember, Major De Padre Ivasco gave you access to a lot of the stewards' information, as well as gave you her contact information if you ever needed to reach out on anything in the future. So she is available. She is also the person who has been keeping your good friend at bay, sedated.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like I just want to follow up on it. Yeah, so is there a way to check in? Like, can I just show up?
You can either show up or you can just call her.
I mean, I guess phones exist, right?
Yes, they do.
That's Niage.
Ivasco. De Padre Ivasco was the one
Who's
that was
Niage?
involved with you. Niage is the one who gave you the cover
pirate
to go to Apostate.
person.
And the pirate person, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Oh boy.
Foremost authority on Apostate. Soon to be
He-
the 3 most
Trying to be
authority
the
on
3 most
Apostate.
authority. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll call up, see how our buddy's doing.
Okay. Major Ivasco answers and just says, "It is Major De Padre Ivasco. Luna, it is nice to see you. May I assist you with anything?"
Oh yeah, I just wanted to see how the how our guest was doing. Caroline.
Oh, yes, our guest. Of course, he is still sedated, stable. The internal council is having conversations and strategy sessions on what we should be doing with him. In the meantime, we have left him as is. Nothing, no new changes really. He is still missing limbs, charred on his lower half and the upper torso of his body, but sedated for the time being. And of course, his armor is in R&D as we speak. It's been being researched and evaluated for potential uses for the stewards.
Is the plan isn't to like replace his body parts with various machinery, is it?
Well, we did have some engineers that were talking about submerging his body in a vat of curing liquids to essentially help resuscitate him. And then, of course, we would put him in a suit with a breathing apparatus that would help him to breathe more efficiently and effectively before we would be able to interact with him and engage with him, because in his current situation, he would not survive if we brought him out of sedation. Is that okay? I sense some hesitation on your end.
It makes sense. If I was incapacitated and came back, I'd want somebody to install some kind of really a voice with a lot of gravitas.
Yes. Well, the tech in the future, of course, things are very gravelly. A lot of our tech is not quite up to the standards you would expect for a universe where everything is digital. But we are doing everything that, of course, we can. Most of the time, we are successful in these sort of operations to resuscitate or revive individuals who have had been in severe burn accidents or engagements with enemies of the stewards. I believe we will be able to do the same here. And if that does happen, which will take some time, we may invite you back for a interview of sorts.
Yeah, definitely let us know. Anyways, the reason I was calling is I was thinking about our adventures and
of course,
back on back out when we were traveling with that rune drive, and earlier than that, there's some strange signals, some strange ships that we saw.
Ships.
That I'm trying to put the pieces together. I'm wondering if you've ever had reports of indistinguishable signals, somewhat discordant in nature.
Somewhat discordant in nature. Well, our long-range satellites do pick up strange signals all the time. It is a very common occurrence, and we do have an entire department dedicated to signal analysis. This may be something that they could assist with, but none of those signals have ever resulted in any sort of life or interaction with species outside of our known galaxy. Signals don't tend to originate here. Most of the time they are originating in galaxies that are much further away, some far away galaxies. Those would be the type of signals we would be catching. Is this the type of signal that you would be speaking of, or is this a more localized occurrence, or something that we should be looking more into? Can you describe it more for me? Like maybe verbally? I know that your species tends to be able to communicate with chirps. Is this something also you can do with like digital sounds and signals as well?
Can I like create an approximation? I don't honestly remember what it sounds like.
If you make me what's like a good recall check? Intelligence?
Profession musician?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will let you roll profession musician. 100%. Wow.
Excellent. 29.
Dang.
Are you still carrying your guitar?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're still carrying your guitar. All right, so let's just say you pull your guitar in front of you and you make some like fine tunings to the sound. You just have this little like Vox speaker that's just attached to your...
detune everything by a quarter.
Absolutely. The speaker's like attached to your hip, and you kind of turn it up a little bit, and then you just play what you believe to be the signal that you've heard. And you kind of play this a few times, and you see Major Vasco's head. She kind of tilts. It's clear to you that she hasn't heard anything specifically like this, but it is something that she seems to have like an interest in. Like maybe there's something that she has heard that's similar. It's like she's trying to recall like where she may have heard something like this, and I think she would just respond with this signal. It's actually reminiscent of something. I cannot quite place it, but maybe I can get with our signal analysis team if this is something that we have heard in the past. I don't recognize it offhand, but of course, as I previously mentioned, we had thousands of signals. This just sounds unlike most of what we receive because a lot of that is very garbled and difficult to decipher. It doesn't really feel like a repeated signal, whereas this seems very digital, very man-made, and maybe it is something we have encountered in our past history. If you give me a few days, I will reach out to the signal analysis team and see if this is something that we have encountered before.
That sounds great. Anything you can do, just been on my mind. So,
Okay.
And you do let me know if we can ever come pick up that armor.
Absolutely, of course. Also, I don't need to sign anything that I recorded you to replay this to other people, right? You don't have any like copyrights on music that you produce with your guitar. Like this is, I could just take what you played on your guitar and repeat it to the signal analysis people without any hesitation, correct?
I mean, you're probably not going to get in trouble. I do have pretty stringent legal. See, my agent Featherfoot, he's quite litigious, so I wouldn't let him know. But I don't have an issue.
Of course,
with
of
it,
course. I can also have our legal team put together some release of liability documentation we can sign, of course, and a non-disclosure agreement if that would be required. Yeah,
Sure,
just
but
please.
you do have to disclose it to share it, right?
Well, we would just disclose it internally, you know? It would not be something that would be disclosed externally.
Understood.
If your people could get with our people, we could get them to connect and work together some paperwork to make sure that this is not a problem.
All right, we'll circle back on that.
Of course, of course. And yes, we will let you know if the armor is ever in a state in which we could pass it along to you after we are done researching it. Until next time. And she'll hang up the call.
Click.
Man, good idea on your profession musician. I like that.
I have to use it at least once.
Yeah. It's very necessary.
I keep putting points into it. It has to be good for something.
Yeah. Okay, so you have talked to her. Everybody else is still back at the hotel. What else is everybody doing now?
Going on vacation, dude.
How much time before the trip at this point?
It basically your ship is supposed to be repaired either today or early tomorrow morning. You just have to check in with the repair dock. And the invitation was for, if you remember, I think it was like 5 or 7 days out before you guys left for Aurelos. So you spent 2 days getting there, you spent a day there, 2 days back. It's like 2 days traveled, or it's actually a little bit less than that. It's like a day travel to get to the diaspora. And that's about it. So you're pretty close to like the actual start time of your invitation-only vacation. And let me remind you real quick, this invitation, I'll read it for you again. Felicitations! Paradise Resorts is proud to offer you a complimentary 3-week stay at New Elysium, the diaspora-based luxury resort for the discerning vacationer. Pamper yourself with our sumptuous guest services, including body wraps, massages, and mud facials. Relax in one of our 2 pools, complete with artificial waterfalls. Indulge in the finest food from across the galaxy, and so much more. All at your fingertips with our brand new Keys to Elysium virtual concierge downloaded directly to your comm unit. In addition to picking up the tab for your room, meals, and any other services you indulge in, Paradise Resorts is also holding a grand gala for all guests on the second night of your stay. Meet and mingle with your peers, and maybe make a new friend. Paradise Resorts is not responsible for the extra fees you might incur, such as expense for consumables, top shelf and costumes, portable gear, augmentations, and similar goods.
Okay.
It's great.
Oh, I do have formal clothes already. Nice. I thought I was gonna have to go buy something.
Good.
Look at that! Why do you have formal clothes?
In case I need them for something like this.
It
I
could
have
be something I
professional
got.
clothing.
Yeah. Jeez.
But we've had to disguise.
I'd probably go bathing suit shopping, I guess.
Yeah, is there clothing beach? Clothing.
I don't think there is beach-specific clothing, but you could just do whatever the base clothing is. You can just
Athletic?
buy it, and we'll just say it's athletic. That'll work.
They're it's clothing optional beach, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
It's a European resort, I assume.
Clothing party.
Oh yeah.
I like that. That's my Speedo that I'm bringing.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Price 5 credits. Good for me.
Nice. I'm so
Ka-ching.
glad we're buying actual, like, beachwear. This is good stuff. It's very good stuff. Okay, so what we can do is, if you want, you can. We'll just say you call down to the dock, or maybe the dock repair dock calls you, and mentions that the ship is final. The repairs are finally complete. The Bareth Indefatigable is prepared to depart. They don't mention anything about your other ship. Of course, they don't really know much about it. It's just parked next to it. But you are ready to depart at any point. They finished repairs a little bit early.
Did they mention how many bombs they put in it? Like just a few, or like
They didn't
a lot?
specifically, but if you'd like to ask, they'd be more than happy to respond.
Oh yeah, I ask every time anyone touches our ship. I just throw it in there real quick at the end, try to catch them.
As they're hanging up, the person on the other line looks really confused and just says, zero? Were we supposed to... I'm confused. Were we supposed to put bombs on the ship?
No, that's great. Perfect. That's not my
okay.
voice. Yeah, good. Good.
Okay. All right, well...
They sound a little sketchy. Are you gonna trust them?
I can get...
No, there's no way they didn't put any bombs. They put no bombs on it? No way.
I can get my manager and he can come talk to you.
No, I got it.
No, let me just get my manager. Honestly, just give me a second. He walks away from the monitor. You see this other guy. Hey, guys, it's Martin.
Hey, Martin.
I'm the manager of the repair docks down here. Your ship's fine. Yep. My worker over here was saying something about some bombs. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like some sort of reference to something, but we don't put bombs on ships here. We just repair ships, and your ship is repaired. It's in tippy-top shape. So
That's
Wicked repaired?
it's wicked repaired. Yeah. In fact, I invited my brothers, Martin, Martine, Marty, and Mark. Yeah, and they all came down, and we've all been working on the ship together. And just absolutely, this baby it's ready to go.
All right, that's a good answer. I like that.
Awesome. Do you need me to get back to the worker, or are you guys good? You coming down?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, we'll come down to
Okay.
the harbor, get some beers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. The harbor's good. Yeah, it's a good place to eat. Okay, all right. This is Martin signing out. Okay, see ya.
All right. I like that guy.
He's a nice guy. He's got a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
Changes
And
jobs
the
a lot
manager.
too, I think.
Oh man, he's got to make end meet. You know, it's expensive to live on Absalom Station, and
Makes
you know, being an Uber driver just doesn't really pay what it used to. They've been trying really to work out maybe a unionization deal, but the guy who owns it, Paston Kutcher, he's just not gonna let him do it. All right, so your ship's repaired. Do you guys need to do anything else on Absalom Station before we depart?
Oh, Lisk is gonna sharpen all of his vacation knives.
Are those different than your survival
Knives.
knives?
Yes, they're different. They're a different color.
Oh, what color are they?
They match his swimsuit, so they're bright yellow.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect. Bright yellow vacation knives. Are you attaching them to like a bandolier or something, or you just tuck them into your swim trunks?
You don't want to know where Lisk keeps them.
Okay, all right. Just all in your mouth pocket because you're
Yeah, all in his
yeah.
You're so
cheeks.
cheek pocket. That's right. Okay, so your knives are sharpened. You guys will depart unless, again, does anybody need to do anything before we go?
Well, did we combine these ships already? We combining these ships?
You got to take them out into space if you want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We just...
Obviously, we want to combine ships.
Just making sure.
All right, so two people. Let's say Ko is piloting the less important ship, and I don't know, Lisk is piloting the more important ship.
Whatever.
makes
I'm the
sense.
ace pilot.
Are you the ace pilot?
I'm the
that's-
primary pilot. I get
We'll see
primary
about that.
ship control.
All right, you get primary ship control. Got it. As you're flying out, and the ships kind of get close to one another, you actually see part of the console in front of you, Ko. It just beeps and then like slides open, and there's just a big red button that says conjoin.
I instantly hit it.
Make sure you move your head to the side a little bit, just in case.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to sit there.
Okay, so the ship, what happens is the Bareth Entor moves over in front of the Bareth Nagal and just slowly engages its attachment docking, whatever you want to call them, docking claws that hold the ship in place. And you can kind of hear some just like the hiss on the inside of the ship as things are just connecting. And the console now reads that you are flying a slightly bigger ship. 2 ships combined.
Oh.
Also in front of you, if you remember, on the top of the Bareth Entor, the Indefatigable, there's a small stairway that led down to a blank wall. The moment the ships connect, that wall separates, and now there is a doorway for you to walk between the 2 bridges of these independent ships. However you'd like. Yeah. All right, you're on a conjoined ship. Look at that. 2 ships become 1.
Oh my god.
It is a 1-day flight to the diaspora. Tell me about what you guys are all doing. Now that you've had a month to think about what your characters are going to be doing on vacation, what are you doing in the 1 day leading up to your vacation?
I'm installing that auto implant.
Okay.
Oh god.
Is that pretty much instant? Like, that's the first thing you do when you get on the ship?
I mean, once we're underway, yeah.
Okay, once you're underway. All right, got it. So make me a medicine check first.
And I can feel this one's going to be bad. Oh, wow. 35.
35.
Not bad at all.
So you're very good at doing anything in augmentation world, because you have been working with augmentations for a long time. And you take some time to attach this resistant hide. Yeah. You take some time to attach it to your body, and you notice as like you are maneuvering, like maybe you're sewing some things or attaching some electronic components, that those components, some of them are attaching themselves before you even get to it. Like you're sewing a part of it, and all of a sudden, like in front of you, like right where you're supposed to be sewing, it's already sewn together. Or you've gone to attach a couple mechanical components together, and as you look at them, they're kind of moving together themselves and fusing. It's almost as if this thing is doing part of the work of installing itself on your body without you having to physically do it. You're just thinking it, and it's interacting with you, like almost like it's auto-implanting itself into your skin. And
Nice.
It only takes about 45 minutes. You get the resistant hide installed. You are definitely sore afterwards, after all it is surgery, but you already get the sense that this is going to heal much quicker than what you have experienced in the past.
Just a question about that. I put it on electricity resistance. Is that an okay choice?
That is fine.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I rolled minimum time for starship travel, so it will take you 2 days to get to the diaspora. Not 1.
Nice.
Because I forget you're not in the drift. You're flying normally, so it's 1d6 plus 1. Yep. Okay, so all right, so you've installed the auto implantation. It's going to take about 40 hours for you to be fully recovered. How about what's Luna doing right now?
Answering a lot of fan mail.
Okay. You do actually, as you're looking through your mail, you notice an invitation from Fikel Tartaro to
Get back to me.
Yeah, it's actually it's like a set of questions for you to respond to, which I'll send to you.
Oh, sweet.
And what he would like to do is have a almost like a recorded session with you where you're responding to some of these questions, and then he gets to kind of create it into his little radio show, his podcast, where he's interviewing you. Of course, absent is any response from your friend.
Bummer.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long shot anyways.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've talked to him? Do you know?
How long have we been doing the
campaign?
Yeah, the delivery stuff, like the
Let me look here.
trying to think of a reference. DHL? I don't know. Who delivers packages?
Yeah.
Uber Eats. How long have we been doing Uber Eats?
Let me look here. You have been doing looks like a year and a half of running missions.
Yeah, I mean, so it's probably been like 2 at least. Maybe closer to 3.
That would make sense, actually, because it doesn't
Yeah.
look like you became a captain for shuttle missions for a while. I think the way I wrote this, it's like you joined Abdar Corp, and then you had to go through training, and pass some tests, and then finally you became a captain of a crew. And then the crew was slowly assembled, which ends up being the ragtag bunch of you. So, a couple years. Okay.
Yeah, 2 to 3. But yeah,
Okay.
we'll send an affirmative back to Michael and get the thing on the calendar.
Okay. Sounds good. What about Ko? What's Ko doing?
Goes probably staring wistfully into space, thinking about his past lives and quote-unquote family he's lost over
Wow.
the years.
Deep.
Has Ko thought about
Whoa.
seeing someone? Like talking to
romantically?
people? Yeah, oh, that too. Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
He's pretty stoic and doesn't kind of just bottles it up, you know. Just doesn't
Yeah.
need to have that emotional release.
That way explodes every
Moves
3
on.
rounds.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how he does it.
That's pretty good.
It's all
That's
the
pretty good.
emotion.
And last but not least, how about Lisk? What's Lisk doing?
Oh, Lisk is full on vacation mode. He's got a folding chair set up in the engine room. He's got a space Hawaiian shirt on. He's got a fruity drink and sunglasses.
Do you have like a Dave Baldacci novel?
Oh, yes. 100%. Every now and then the
Baldacci
engine,
novel.
like, sparks and maybe catches on fire, and he just tosses his drink onto it and pulls out another one.
Effective.
He is.
I like it.
He is done with this whole working thing. He's been working for apparently like 2 years or a year and a half. His first day off. He's taking it.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Well, you guys spend a couple days in flight then, just going about your business, not really doing much, responding to some emails, staring wistfully into space, recovering from surgery, making too many cocktails, and the like. And you arrive at a sector in the diaspora near New Elysium. And you're kind of flying in between all of these smaller asteroids. You've been given the coordinates to New Elysium because that's where you're headed. And you intercept what sounds like a distress call. And what you hear is, Shuttle Go Runner to New Elysium Security. We're under attack. Request immediate assistance. And then you hear a response very quickly. Acknowledged, Goal Runner. We're on our way. Hang in there. Immediately after that, you hear another voice come in.
They'll never get here in time, Buzzblades. Give it up and we'll go easy on ya.
The transmission ends abruptly with laughter and hooting from what must be other ships in the area that are chasing this, quote, Goal Runner ship. And we are, let me go ahead and take you to where we're at so you can see what's going on. You should be able to see this. Let me know if you can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move your ship a little bit, though, because I don't think you can see everything. There we go.
Oh, I like the hex distance checker. That's very nice.
Helpful.
Oh, yeah. That thing is,
Oh.
man, what a good tool.
Hmm.
So in front of you, you see a ship that's further out. That appears to be a shuttle ship. And you also see 3 other strange-looking ships. Go ahead and make me a culture check. Everybody can.
Culture.
I'm just gonna let Abe do it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even bother rolling.
That was pretty good. 27 and a 29. Okay.
Could've been.
I could beat 29. I don't see. This is why I don't.
Okay, so 2 things you immediately know from this, both Twick and Luna. One, the smaller ships that appear to be attacking the shuttle, they just look like they're raiders. They look like the ship components are just pieced and parted together and piled on to just kind of this like junky ship, but they are firing rapidly at the shuttle ship that is, rapidly heading towards New Elysium. Also, the second thing you know is they said they'll never get here in time, Buzzblades. You recognize that because you guys spend a lot of time watching TV when you're on your long trips. And of course, the Buzzblades are the champion brutaris team of Absalom Station. I actually had this look up. Yeah, so brutaris is a sport. It's played on a large open field with a spiked ball, usually with teams of 5 to 6. It's very high impact. Weapons are involved, and it is a wild sport throughout the Pact Worlds. And this is a very famous team, so you know exactly who they are. You again hear the distress call come over.
Shuttle Goal Runner to New Elysium Security. We're under attack. Request immediate assistance. Acknowledge Goal Runner. We're on our way. Hang in there.
You don't see any ships immediately out in front of you, other than these 4. What are you gonna do?
Hail the Buzzblades.
Okay. What do you say?
Are you the Buzzblades? I can't believe this. I told my fellow my shipmates here, there's no way it could be the Buzzblades. But are you guys the real deal?
Yeah, this is amazing. We could get you a signature, but we're under attack. Can you assist unidentified vessel?
Yeah. Coming right up. What I guess I'm trying to ask, like, how do we? There's 3 of them. What's your current situation? And we can help you.
Our vessel's taking damage. It appears that multiple of these ships are firing at us. They seem like raiders. We're asking for assistance from New Elysium Security, but we don't see any vessels on radar currently.
All right. 1 sec, and we'll call the raiders.
Acknowledge.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah.
What?
Could you kindly stop firing on our friends? They're I don't know if you heard the Buzzblades. They're quite famous in Absalom Station.
Yeah, they're not gonna be famous for much longer.
What seems to be the issue?
What seems to be the issue? It's a nice ship, and they got good equipment. We're gonna use it for ourselves. Stay out of this.
Well, we have a pretty nice ship too, and if you fancy yours, you might want to call it off, or we will just obliterate all 3 of you without blinking.
There's 3 of us and 2 of you. Good luck.
We're gonna. What? Go ahead.
I beg to differ. We have an extra ship inside of our ship.
Yeah, we
That's
separate.
impossible. How could you have an extra ship inside of your ship? Doesn't make any sense. You're not big enough to have a dock.
Well, I wouldn't want to stick around and find out, but we have no choice.
Seems like it.
And 2 of them will spin around, and we're immediately going to go into combat. All right. Let me pull this up here. If you remember, Ko, I will need you to make a piloting check with the ship. That will be your initiative.
Okay.
I will make a check with these other ships. Let me see here.
Mind.
Those are high. Oh, yikes. Okay. I'm just gonna roll these. Pay no attention. I just need to know what your initiative is. It doesn't let me, like, I can't just, like, manually. Okay. Let me do this. What are those numbers again? Okay, what was your initiative?
27.
27. Okay. Phone runner is 1. Okay. Your ace pilot wasn't quite enough to get there, my friend.
What?
Yeah, you hate to see it, you know. It's almost like maybe you'd be better off if you had like a different ace pilot.
Nope.
All right. Well, good news. The ship that's like right in front of you gets to go first. That's fun for me. I'll take it. He is going to evade. There we go. Evade. Let me make the roll here real quick. Oh yeah, no problem. Move up to his speed. What's the distance of his weapons? Oh yeah. 6 hex. Wow, that's weird. The hex thing is not working correctly. You're gonna have to use a regular measuring tool.
Oh no.
Because these two things are 6 hexes apart, but
Oh yeah.
it says they're 4.
Womp womp.
That's all right. I'll get that one figured out why that's not working correctly. Hexes might just be weird for that tool. Okay, he's going to take a shot at you with his lighter particle beam. Here comes the attack roll. This is against your... Oh, man, that's garbage. That's a 10. Jiminy Christmas. Here we go again. My bad rolls, your good rolls.
Let's do it.
Your turn. He's going to do one more action, but I can do that while you guys are thinking through what you're going to do.
Can someone post the latest Starship combat sheet? Thought I had it bookmarked.
It's in Mumble.
Yeah.
Is it where? Which
Indefatigable is the one you want.
is it? I thought this was an old one.
No, it has
Thought we
ships
had a
combined
different
overview.
one.
Different
Yeah.
one. Okay. Okay. Cool.
And the actions are on one of the secondary sheets.
Oh, let me swap us over to main.
Okay. Okay.
I can try to jockey, I believe.
Oh no. I think our best weapons are all in 4.
Oh, in front of us?
Yeah. If that's out of the question, we have a ton of good weapons, so we can make it work.
And we have a turret that's really good, right? The railgun.
Which we do. We have an we have a 4d8 on our 4.
Before you move, you should note we are in a pretty intense asteroid field right now, so flying around is going to be a little bit more difficult than normal.
We have an ace pilot, though.
It's
I have no problem, man.
it is not going to impede your movement, but if you end in the hex as a smaller asteroid, you will have to make a piloting check to see if you end up taking damage. So buckle up.
You mean like...
Not the big ones. There's hundreds of small asteroids. So I'm basically going to roll a D100, and you'll have a chance to see if you actually end up in a hex with an
So we
asteroid.
can't see them?
No. You can see the bigger ones, but the smaller ones are harder to see.
Can we fire both ships' weapons? Or just the one ship?
So you can fire. Let me
Just the
pull up.
Ship A. Ship A or both Ship A and Ship B.
You can fire any of the weapons that are on the ships combined
Okay.
sheet.
Okay.
None of them are interfered with by the connection mechanism. So if you had, like, for instance, an aft weapon on the smaller ship, on the cargo ship, you wouldn't be able to shoot it.
Should we just, like, fly forward a little bit and broadside this guy?
Ow. That's a lot of shots. What's the penalty on that? I mean, we could absolutely
-8.
try. -8.
I can give you a boost to that. Like, I can give you, like, a +2 or whatever.
I mean, that does still give... I'm still rolling at +10. Because I believe I can use acrobatics for this.
I can... Oh, I can push and encourage. I can encourage but push to give you a +4.
That's huge. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking go for it. We've literally never broadsided anyone ever.
I don't think we've been high enough level to do this yet.
Oh, it's like... Yeah, it does say level 6.
I need to try moving first, I guess, before you make those decisions.
Let's do
Well,
it.
you can get us
You wanna-
anywhere, Ace Pilot.
You want to end up, like, kind of next to him, yeah?
Yeah, I think
So
you're
that we
close
can
enough
shoot to the
I
side.
forget- What's our shortest range weapon?
Our shortest range is 3, and that's in our 4. We've got, let's see, 2 4, 2 port, 2 star. Wow. So yeah, basically anywhere that's not behind us.
Our 4 weapons are by far the best, though.
Correct.
We can shoot up to 5 weapons. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I think the max we can fire in any given arc is 3 because we have a turret.
But if a ship is in 2 arcs, can we use both? Genuinely don't know.
Choose a target. I mean, can a ship be in multiple arcs? I guess if it's big enough and we're close enough.
If it is
No, these are
in...
tiny.
But if it's in, like, the line arc between, like, 4 and port or 4 and starboard, it's considered in both arcs at the same time.
Oh my god! I mean, that would be huge if we could get one. If we could get this guy in 2 arcs, 5 shots. That's
You'd have to
pretty
be
big.
like basically here, facing like this direction. I think for him to be in both arcs,
Go, make it so.
or you know here, but then you have whatever that range is. I don't know.
Where?
I think he was saying here is good.
That's the best spot.
Where you said here was good too, though.
We
can
can't
move
reach with our
straight.
3 if we're there.
If we can move straight without turning, I could do strafe, which would give extra 2 gunnery checks.
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm gonna try to jockey, I think, to move up our initiative. And I can end up where the other spot was, probably.
Okay, do your thing. You're the Ace Pilot.
I guess I'll jockey. I don't understand what I'm doing though.
With what, jockey?
Yeah,
I can help you. Give me a second.
I just want to pick the one guy that's in front of us in initiative order, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, but
So the DC is going to equal his initiative count +1.
okay.
And if you were to have one like in front of him, it would be +1 for every space in front. Or I guess it's the DC is his initiative, but it would be +1 if it was more spaces in front of him. So it's at a minimum 28. You follow?
Sort of.
So You pick. I mean, you're only going to pick him because he's the only one that's in front of you, unless you want to be behind people, I guess. You're going to roll a piloting check. The DC of the piloting check is equal to what his initiative is in the initiative tracker. Because he's only one in front of you, you don't count additional, so you're not picking additional ships, so you're not adding +1 to any of that. You know he's at least a 20, a 28. Well, I guess he could be a 27 if your initiative bonuses were the same, but you know he's at least a 28. So that's your DC. If you hit the DC, you move, and at the end of the round, you re-roll initiative for both you and the target that you were facing re-rolls initiative. And then you keep those results.
What is the breakthrough DC then?
The breakthrough is always a plus 10. And to do breakthrough, you would have it would be plus, so it'd be at least a 38.
It'd be really high.
But then you'd get to +1 to your initiative, and you could choose to keep your current or use your new roll.
And this doesn't... What about signature? Because I'm pretty sure I wrote this down. Yeah. That's one of my signature.
So whatever the DC is, if you're doing a signature stunt, it's just the DC. You can attempt stunts untrained with the DC +5, or you attempt a breakthrough of a signature stunt +10.
Gotcha, okay. I guess I'll try it.
Do it. Don't be afraid.
Not as good.
So yeah, that's a fail. The failure is, what does it say?
You don't move.
You don't move. At the end of the round, you reroll your ship's initiative with a -1 penalty and keep the new result. Yikes. Ooh. Okay, so you're not moving.
We don't get to move at all.
Nope.
Cool. That's great. I mean, that's great.
That is quite possibly the highest DC stunt you could attempt.
We're 6 away.
6.
27. Oh, no. I guess if you did ram, the DC would be higher.
Okay, we
Just
can
railgun
still
this guy?
use our Vandal rocket launcher. No, it has a speed of 4. Well, that's not great. I could just shoot him with our railgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just use the
I think
railgun rather than trying to deal with the speed. So yeah, I'll just shoot. It does take a lot of PCU. I don't know how our PCU situation is on this new ship, but whatever.
We have a regen of 11.
Oh yeah, you're only really using like 2.
Your jockey did take 5.
Oh.
Yep, got that in there.
Good. Well, hopefully we can get closer next time. So I'm just gonna shoot the railgun at the mans, and we'll see what happens. I get to roll acrobatics because we have that thingy. Perfect. Great. Good opening round, gentlemen.
Okay, that is a miss. Nothing happens from that. Who else is acting?
I can micromanage that, right?
You can micromanage.
Micromanage the thing.
Absolutely.
Alright, diplomacy. No expertise. No, shoot like this. E.
It's better.
Nice. And that's just against my AC. That is a hit.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Well, you were shooting the railgun?
Yep.
Yep.
It's 84.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
You know what it is, Lisk. brought his drink into the acrobatics chamber and just spills it all over his pants. Super embarrassing.
That's a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
Okay.
Balanced out. It's all right.
19. Got it. Okay. Does anybody else need to act? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna energize the power core, which I auto succeed on.
Energize.
Which I auto succeed on. Okay, that's everybody.
It's an easy check.
All right, that is everybody. How far are you away? You're 10 hexes. Okay. He's going to attempt a piloting check. He is just going to. He's also going to. He's going to boost. Here we go. Absolutely. Flying right up to you. Let me go ahead and roll this check to see if he takes damage. He does not. That's convenient. Okay, maybe I can hit you with weapons this time. We'll see. Here comes the gunnery check. Gunnery. 20 against AC?
That's a hit, I believe.
No.
No, dude.
No.
22.
Oh man, I put the wrong thing. Sorry.
Alright. Fine. 22. Got it. Okay, this guy up towards the actual transport ship up here, the Goal Runner, is actually just going to take a shot at the Goal Runner.
No.
Here comes the gunnery check. That is only a 17. That is a miss. How fun. Gonna do a piloting evade check. Succeeds, so he'll have +2 to his AC. We're on to the Goal Runner. On the Goal Runner's turn, you do hear over the radar. What am I talking about? Over the comms, you hear somebody come across the comms. Unidentified vessel. This is Kofeshu Tasa ni Rada Seru of Clan Rishnu. Is there any suggestions for help? We are not starship fighters.
Yeah, I'll put you in contact with our ace pilot. Oh, do you want to talk to him?
Ace pilot, this is Kofeshu Tasa ni Radu Sernu of Clan Rishnu. Do you have any suggestions on flying maneuvers?
I would probably not try to jockey. That
Not
seems
jockey.
like a poor decision. Evade.
Okay. Make me a quick piloting check.
Quick piloting check. So fast.
25. All right. You succeed, so they will get a +2 on their attempt to evade. Nicely done. They're gonna follow your instructions. See how that works out. 15 on the die, definite success. They are going to try and fly away as fast as they can. Let me check their speed to make sure I'm correct. Yeah, okay. And I think they're just gonna spin around twice. So they move up and they spin. They'll probably get to here. And then they'll go here and they'll spin. And that is all they are going to be able to do. All right, top of the order. Initial guy, he is still right here in front of you, is going to attempt to shoot you with his weapons again.
Don't we need to reroll our initiative?
You will do that on your turn, I would guess. Well, I guess
What
you'll
if
probably
we
do it
got
at the top of
ahead
the
of
order.
them?
Yeah,
Right?
reroll your initiative. It will be with a -1.
Boom!
Jeez.
That's
I
how
don't
we
think,
do it.
I don't think we actually go above them
Why not?
based on the jockey. It just said keeping the result only if it's less than your current initiative.
So you stay.
Oh, that's fucking stupid!
Okay, So it's this guy's turn. Just going to attempt to take a shot at you. Oh, let me refresh his engines here real quick. Ship C status overview. Well, that's some good regen. All right, that's some good regen. Gonna need it. Because these shots take a lot. Here comes the gunnery check. Are you serious? 3 on the die. Why? Just
Hey, Jake
once.
rolled a 1 on his attack, man.
That's true.
Whoops, wrong check. Second die coming out here. This is the piloting check for an evade. That is a natural 20 that time. So he will evade. Is going to move 3, 4 to there, and then rotate to kind of face you.
Uh-huh.
And it is your turn. Oh, let me roll my... Okay, he's good. It is your turn. Ace pilot.
Well,
He's 4 away. Is he in 2 arcs right now? This guy?
We need to be on a straight line with him.
This is like dimly lit.
Like,
Can I make this
that
brighter?
kind of straight line.
What?
We need to be like on a direct line away from them.
And then we're like angled
Oh, so we need to be like here.
past them, kind of.
No, we need to be like here or here. On like a.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Barrel roll.
what does that let us do?
+1 to AC and TL.
Well, considering they haven't hit you once yet.
We just need to get a little bit closer to this guy.
There's one that's like lets us slide, right?
Is it just called Cha-Cha real smooth?
We want him in
Straight. This is
4
slide,
so we
isn't
can
it?
use our 2d12.
We want him on the edge, right? So we can do the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we
shebang.
can get him in 2, yeah, we can fire 5 things at him. Which is pretty cool.
What's your bonus to shooting?
I have plus 18.
Okay, so you take it down to 10 for each shot.
Yes.
What is forward port or forward aft? That's just straighter reverse.
It's here. Oh, forward aft should be forward port or forward starboard, I think. So it should be there or there.
Or maybe forward aft so we just don't move.
Or port or forward starboard. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Because you can get here, right? And then we'd be where we want to be.
No, we want to be for the bottom
For this
guy.
guy?
For that guy. Oh, for that guy, yeah.
I don't think we can get lined up for the other guy. Right?
I mean, there is lined up if we turn.
Oh, turn 1?
Yeah, turn 1.
But I heard he successfully evaded, so I don't know if we went there right there.
They might be harder to hit.
He did successfully evade.
Is that something we know? How does that even work?
He looks
don't-
like he's flying in an evasive manner.
He's flying very erratically. He's doing serpentine.
I really like in Star Trek when they're like, they call out a specific evasion pattern that they're supposed to fly. I'm always like, will that be a thing when we start having like space battles? Or is that like why not just, move the stick around wildly and evade?
I mean, presumably pilots have evasion patterns, yes? No?
Don't know.
Probably.
I'm sure they
I
do
watched
so they don't
Top
run
Gun.
into
'Cause
one another.
I was gonna say, I imagine if it's just go nuts with it, that's a really good way to crash.
Alright, let's strafe and move over and try to shoot this guy.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
What?
So we get to do that.
Okay. Cool.
This the broadside.
We also get a +2 to the next gunnery check.
Nice.
Oh, we're too far away for the
We're not, are we? It's 4, right?
the
One of them is a
2d12
3.
is a 3.
What? No.
We can fire all the other ones.
Yeah, but that was my favorite one.
Your favorite's not the
it's that good.
8d4?
Yeah, okay, I do like the 8d4. Oh, how much power is this gonna take? Is that fine?
A lot.
It's a lot, but we're at full before Alex did that maneuver, so
Okay, great, perfect.
basically fine.
So I am going to be shooting. Sorry, let me just check here. 1. So I'm shooting in fore and aft? No, not aft. Port?
Starboard. Oh, sorry, port. Yeah, I was looking for the wrong
Okay.
guy again. Man, keep getting confused on which one we're targeting.
Do the one
Okay.
you want to land most
That's-
first, I think.
And then I can.
Because you get the +2 on that.
Okay.
Oh, so encourage only applies to one roll. Shoot. So I better just micromanage if you miss.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to start with the Vandal rocket launcher, right? 4d8, that's our best one.
Yeah, about the same.
And then
as
I'll
the
just-
8d4.
I'll just roll down the list. I think that means we get 4 shots. 1, 2, 3. Not that one, 4. Yeah. So, okay, I'm just going to start making acrobatics checks with a... This first one has a -6 because I get a +2 from Alex's thing.
Oh my god!
I mean, when you're good, you're good. What can I say?
Which one? You're shooting.
Yikes.
Whoops! You're shooting the one right in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
This one.
Yeah,
Oh
that
man!
one.
All right. Well, the rocket reaches and it does double damage. So roll me some damage.
Which are...
I guess the
48.
torpedo.
Should I do 48 or should I
No,
roll
it is a
8d8?
rocket. You can just. Well, it doesn't really matter. Roll 8d8.
I'm gonna do 8d8. That sounds way more fun.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
there's some sevens underneath.
Holy crap!
That was a good roll!
That was an incredible roll. 46 points of
Look at
damage.
7.
All right.
Alright, so the second weapon I'm attacking with. So I'll roll acrobatics with a full -8.
Oof.
That is a miss.
That is a miss, okay?
What? Which one should I micromanage, if any? What? Are they all the same
so
after
that
this?
one was 3d6. Next one's gonna be 8d4, and
That's the
then
one
we have a
with
2d8. Yeah, I think probably this one.
All right.
This next one.
Oh, the next one you think the 8d4?
Yeah, right? I mean, you could hit with it, and it won't matter, I guess, but...
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I guess if you hit, then I wasted it, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of a...
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
All right. I'll just do this one because it's here. -8, right? I get the same
Mhm.
negative.
I mean, I would assume so, otherwise it's busted.
Yeah. I get full bonus. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Wow.
same.
Exact
The
same.
same roll.
Look at us go.
All right. Well, we tried.
Yeah. In the end, doesn't even matter. Okay, next attack. Acrobatics -8.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go! 28.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Damn right. So that one is the 8d4. 8d4.
I'll hook up weirdly on top of each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 19. Oh! They also have Vandal drones from the rocket launcher.
Yeah, they're gonna have to attempt to check to, I think, roll them off.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Somebody can check that before I move.
I'll look it up.
And then I've got one more.
Yay!
I have -8.
Ugh.
That is a miss.
Alright, fine.
There are a
Only a
couple
crit
good
and a hit. Yeah.
How
we'll
much
take
PCU was this maneuver to strafe and then fire
Oh.
like 5 weapons?
it.
Many.
So much.
By the way, Alex, can you roll me a D100?
Yup.
I think the weapons alone might have been like 27.
During your strafe maneuver, you run into an asteroid.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
You will take 4 points of hull damage.
Straight hull damage?
Straight hull damage.
Alright. So I have a quick question.
Yep, fire away.
On the engineering page, there's 2 power cores because there's 2 ships.
Yes.
Do I energize them separately?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you energize the one that's on the primary ship, it's just considered energized for that specific core. Are you saying you want to be able to energize both power cores?
Well, I didn't know if I guess could do that. I didn't know what that would do for us.
I think it's just, it's diminishing return, because remember your second power core is providing you less.
Okay.
The best thing you could do is, let's see, if you energize your main power core, it's going to be plus, because it's half of that, so it's +2. If you energize your other power core, it's +2. So it doesn't matter whichever one you want to energize, they're basically going to do the same thing.
Alright, pretty much not worth. Alright, I'm gonna maybe energize the shields just in case we take some damage this round.
No, you would regen 10 because it's different. It acts differently than the base regen, so you'd still regen 10 in that DCU. Like if you just did the main power core, you'd instantly regen 10.
Okay, that's what
I was reading that wrong.
Okay, I'm just going to energize the defenses.
Okay.
Which I still ought to succeed on.
Nicely done. Defense is energized. That's everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next ship. This guy, man, he is not looking good. Ship is currently smoking.
The Vandal drones, every round he takes that amount of damage. He can get it off with an engineering check or shake it off with a successful barrel roll, flip and burn, or flyby.
Does he take it right at the start of his turn, though?
Start of the turn or after?
Well, it says he takes it each successive gunnery phase.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the regular one. But so he'll take it.
Yeah,
he would just take it at the start of his turn. How much damage? What's the roll?
D4.
Okay.
I rolled it. Bam.
2 damage. Thank you. Okay. Let me make. I think he's just gonna barrel roll here. Gonna be his best option. Yeah, the DC's not too high. All right, here we go. Piloting checks. Succeeds at the barrel roll. He's gonna try and do a kind of a weird maneuver here. Gonna rotate. Gonna get to there. And rotate this way. Okay, that's all he's doing. Let me roll his D100. Nice, no problem. Guy up top, gonna make a piloting check to fly towards this transport vessel. Evading again, successful. Is just gonna try and get behind and take a shot. That is a hit. It's gonna be a lot of damage, boys. Okay, not that bad. 19 points of damage. Let me roll his D100. Okay, he succeeds. That is his turn. You hear again over the radio, like a different voice this time. Attention, unoccupied, unknown vessel, unidentified vessel. This is Bergold Red Room. I'm looking for suggestions on what I can do with the weapons on the ship. We're not normal starship fighters. Anybody have any suggestions from that end?
Weapons?
Yeah, Shoot him. If you got guns, shoot him.
Is there
If
a
you got 'em,
specific
shoot 'em,
thing I
baby.
should do with the weapons when I shoot them?
And I'm looking. I mean, they're all really hard.
A little
they're
red
not good.
thing.
They're not going to do any of them.
Put it in front of. Put it on top of the ship. And then push the shoot button.
Yeah, just shoot them, dude.
Are you suggesting that I just take a normal shot then?
Yeah.
Aye, will do.
Make me a gunnery check, or do you auto succeed on this? What's your?
I don't know. I probably can't do acrobatics, so I have to use piloting, which is the same number. Oh, right. Yes. Right. I mean, I probably ought to succeed. Let's find out. Oh, I don't.
Do
Probably.
not succeed. All right. He's just gonna
Man,
do.
2 already.
He just responds with I'm not quite sure what you're saying, but I'll try something different.
Get out of here.
So
Shoot.
he's gonna make a whoops, wrong one. First, gonna make a gunnery check to shoot with. Oh, actually, he can't in this position, so they're gonna make a piloting check first to try and maneuver around. Just a normal fly check. 1, 2, 3. Get up to the side of this thing, and they're gonna take a shot
Point blank.
with no bonus, point blank. It's only a 17 on the die. That's a miss.
17 on the dies, miss. That guy ain't never hit.
Yeah, sadly, not super great. Oh no, that wasn't a 17 on the die. I just misread that. It's a 17 total.
That's kind of what I
Um,
thought you meant.
Yeah.
But
Your suggestion wasn't quite so great. We missed the shot.
you just said you were doing something else.
He's not good at this stuff, man. All right,
Don't
back
get
to the
me
top of the
closer to
order.
that guy.
The raider that is right next to you is going to attempt to take one big shot here. Does he have enough? Oh, barely. All right, let's do it. He's all in. Here comes the shot. $24.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. Here comes the damage roll. That is 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
He is not moving. And so it is your turn.
Should I just
Should we-
take a shot at him while
Yeah,
he's
should we
here?
blast this guy and then go try to get closer to the.
Although
Raider?
this
Yeah,
isn't
okay.
the guy that we've hit at all. It's this
Right,
guy who's
right.
almost done.
Mm,
So what is that? Aft? What do I have in the aft?
port.
Sorry, port.
Porkies.
Okay. I've got a range 6. That's
3,
not right.
6. That's
Could
decent.
fire at will. Do both the
Turret
light
ammo.
particle and the. Oh, or the turret and the light particle. I was gonna say the light particle and the
Oh,
torpedo
yeah,
launcher.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
torpedo.
I can do that. Let's go for that. Sure. What's the penalty on
I think that one's the -4.
-4, 2 weapons, 1 target. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I'm gonna target this guy. It's in range of both, right? 5. God, I have to keep fucking scrolling back and forth. 6. Okay, great. Yeah. This is perfect. So I'm just gonna make 2 acrobatics checks.
You're shooting both shots at the one on the left? Oh,
Oh
my gosh.
God! I'm using fucking high variance dice over here.
Apparently.
2
Holy
1s, 2
crap.
20s today.
That's
All right.
ridiculous.
Critical
Oh.
hit.
Technically, that was with a -4.
Which weapon is this again?
This is the light particle beam.
Okay, as long as it's not the rockets, because I think they have a range of, or a speed of 4.
Yes, they are too far, but they
Okay.
are in front,
66.
and I can't use them. So this is /R66. Well, all right.
22 points of damage.
Alright.
That shot actually blows a hole in the side of the Raider's ship,
Get some.
and it goes spiraling off towards the asteroid next to it.
Yeah.
It is dead.
I will
Whoops.
on the back of that, I will taunt the one that's next to us.
Nice.
Nope, wrong one. Nope. Here we go. Okay, let's see the taunt.
I told you not to mess with us. We got 2 ships on here. Wrong thing. Roll this. Oh, come on.
Oh no, you beat it by 2. He had
All
such a
right.
bad roll on his sense motive. Okay. So that means he is...
So that's a -2 to all checks.
Jeez. All right, -2 to all checks. Got it. Who else is acting?
I think I'm just gonna maintain this turn. No.
Okay,
I'm
just
gonna spin
maintain.
and lock.
Yeah. Success.
Okay.
We're gonna spin and lock. We're just gonna face them
Spin and lock.
directly. That'll be a 19. $25 works. Boom. Got all of our 4 weapons on him. And you get a +1 to all gunnery next turn.
Dang.
Nice. Let's go.
All
You
right.
better not move.
Don't move.
Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Onto this ship. I need to get in better position here. I think they're just gonna try. Gonna try a flyby here. Oh no, they just need to fly. He just needs to fly. He's just gonna fly. Let me check what he's got. He's gonna turn this way, head down, turn this way. You guys are just making like circles around one another. Just lining up, taking point blank shots. Oh, Alex, did you roll me your D100?
We didn't move.
You didn't move? Did you do a pilot action? What was your pilot action? Oh, spinning and
Spin and
locking. You didn't move a space. You're right. I'll give that to you.
Didn't believe him.
Nice.
Gunnery check coming out. 14, that's a miss.
Ooh.
No, we don't want to see that. That's stupid. You hear a voice over the radio again. Attention unidentified vessel. This is Yazeloyal Goldkami. Looking for suggestions for engineering.
Oh, you might want to buff up your shields a bit. Maybe energize those defenses.
Energizing the defenses. Yes. Please make an engineering check for me.
One to 6.
26. You succeed. All right. They are going to energize defenses. Look at that. And they'll get a bonus of +2.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that is just enough, actually. Let me look here and see what the DC is. Oh yeah, heck yeah, that was a good call. Because they rolled really poorly. Would appreciate the suggestion.
Oh yeah, you got it.
They are also going to move here. Here comes the piloting check. Their vessel is not looking great, by the way. But they're going to attempt to start moving away. 3, 4. 4 is all they get to go. All right. Top of the order. Vessel that's right next to you. I think all they are going to do... They're gonna fly by. No, they're not gonna fly by because they can't shoot that weapon. No. They're just gonna escape. They're gonna attempt to escape, is what they're gonna do.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
Alright, they succeed at the escape. They're gonna turn once, fly. Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here comes the D100 roll. And it did move out of the threatened square, so you can make an attack of opportunity.
Is that actually how this works?
Yeah. Where were they at when they moved out, though?
They were right
Straight
Right
here.
here.
But
Did we
is that-
seriously get
it's
an
not-
attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
That's insane. Okay, I mean, I'll hit
happens-
him.
Where they started? I guess that's how that works, though.
Let me pull it up just to make sure that that's the right space for it. But there are attacks of opportunity, yes, in Starship Combat.
Bonkers. I will absolutely shoot them with our rocket launcher at
Yeah,
point
do
blank
it.
range.
Yeah.
You said I get a +2 on this, right, Alex?
Yeah, so it's whenever a ship passes through the space of an enemy ship or exits a hex that is within one space of an enemy ship, they provoke an AOO.
Let's go. Alex +2 on this?
Yeah, what
Plus
did you spend?
one,
Mark?
you said?
Plus one.
+1.
They will
No,
have a
plus
slightly.
two, sorry.
They will have some amount of cover from this asteroid that they flew up next to, so keep that in
Well,
mind.
but, I mean,
they'll-
presumably
they'll
I
take
shot
the
them
attack
while they
right
were
there.
here,
Yeah, you're
right?
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Trying
It's a
to
plus-
take
it's a
away
plus
my
Nice.
third.
Nice.
Get out of my existence.
That's a critical hit.
Yes.
Oh.
Just
Is
remember,
this-
it's plus 10.
Oh, really?
8d8.
Oh man.
Nice. Plus more drones.
Oh man.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Not as
wow.
good as, not as good as last time.
Yikes.
That was a crit.
That was like half of last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't roll
Yikes.
above
Nothing
4.
above 4.
Last time you
man.
barely rolled
Sad.
below 4.
That's so upsetting.
Yikes. Alright, so 23, 18.
So almost like you rolled 48.
I mean, yeah.
Rolled really well on 48.
You rolled 8d4, really.
Look at that.
Yeah, there
I
you
just
go.
got 2 higher on 48.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Like I said though, that's like an extremely good 48 roll.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I did crazy.
Okay. Alright. That is all they are doing. It is your turn.
Do you need to close in on this other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, last guy.
I can energize the engines, give us +1 speed, but -4 to flight checks. Does that sound, Alex?
-4 to flight check.
I know.
Doesn't like that part.
But he's an ace pilot, guys. He's not worried.
You
see worry on this man's face?
Okay, if you want to boost, that's good. I can, how far do you think we're going to make it, is the real question. Because if I can swap over to a gunner, well, we don't need this regen. Can help out there.
What's our maneuverability +1?
Hmm?
Does that make us less maneuverable?
I think that's how many spaces we need to travel to turn.
Right, it's maneuverability +1, which makes us less maneuverable, right?
Oh, yes.
I think we were at 1 maneuver, but so we'd have to go 1, 2, then turn and go this way. It's not worth boosting then.
You may energize it and you just fly then?
With full power. How much power do we have?
Lots.
Full power is 2 times speed. And then next turn, -1 speed, -2 to flight checks.
We have 123 out of 140.
Okay. Let's try that. It's like a little bit of a higher check. See if I get it. Lit. I did it.
I guess I'll stay in engineering.
1 way
Two
turn.
lady did it. I guess I have
Oh,
not
I
been
thought that
asking
was
if
the
people
point.
want to change seats.
If I was doing this without you boosting my engines, I thought you were moving it.
I didn't know how far we could make it, so I didn't know if me moving to gunner actually helps.
Oh.
Because we're not in range of 2 weapons, then it doesn't matter.
We can move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There. Whoops. Whoops. Oh yeah, so me being the gunner helps a lot. Could I be a gunner planning on him knowing that he's doing that? Hey, Ron.
I mean,
Knowing that he's planning on doing it, I would have done that, even if he failed.
okay, sure. Who else is acting?
You take the good gun.
I'll take the good gun. We've only got one more rocket. He's in our 4.
It won't reach this round.
Oh, right. So then I guess I'll take the railgun. Yeah, I'll just take the railgun.
Okay.
Bam!
Nice.
Watch. Are you serious? All right, it's a critical hit.
Damn right. That's 16d4.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Let's go.
That's so many.
All right. 43. Got it.
16D.
So
Oh, 7 4s.
It's like when Chad was rolling that one spell and it rolled all of the options.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. That was Lisk. Twick.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot the only thing left, which is the that Vandal rocket launcher. Turns out.
No. You shoot the light plasma cannon.
It can't reach.
Oh.
Let me put me. What does it do? Oh, it's have my gunnery on here. 15. Okay.
You just wanted to take the Vandal rocket launch for yourself. I see.
I didn't. 32 though.
Freaking A. Critical.
Well, the bad news is it doesn't reach this round,
Yeah,
right?
it's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should
missile?
do we even roll for attack on the first round of a missile?
Yep. To see if it
Yeah,
tracks.
'cause it can miss both rounds.
1, 2, 3. It goes 4
Sucks
spaces,
so
right?
bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Yeah. It's like the size of the ship.
Yeah.
All right. It's this Raider's turn. Seeing a missile in radar. Let's see. What's it gonna do? Yikes. He's low. It's gonna boost. Of course, he rolled a natural 1. What is the actual fail on that? Pilot. Up to your speed -2 to make turns allowed by maneuverability -1. Okay, fine. So he's gonna move 1 hex. Spin. 1 hex. 1 hex. Spin. Yeah. That's all he's gonna do. Okay, then he's gonna take a shot.
Ooh, what?
Whoops, wrong one. Whiskey.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Classic.
22. That is a hit. Here comes the damage die. Oof. Okay, could be worse. 2 1s, 2 2s, 14 total damage.
How's our health? Look, where do we track our health? Somewhere, anywhere?
It's in the current hit points, top left. You guys are doing fine.
Yeah.
Barely taking any damage.
Oh,
I don't think this combat is meant to be like a...
Sure.
Okay, a voice comes over the comm unit.
Attention, unidentified vessel. This is Ziddle Corin. I'm looking for suggestions. I'm running sensors right now.
Yeah, we don't use that.
Yeah,
What
maybe
are
get on a gun or
sensors?
something. That'll help.
I should get on a gun. Sounds good.
Yeah, get off Scanus. Scanus are dumb.
I'll get on a gun next round.
But you can go ahead and make me a gunnery check to see if he gets a bonus.
Sure, okay. That's piloting. Wow. Can't help these guys save their lives.
Okay, he's gonna make a piloting check. Oh, Alex, did you roll me a D100?
No, I did not, actually. 46.
Success. Okay, you're fine.
Oh, wait, that's torpedo. Where'd mine go?
Just rolling for the torpedo, huh?
Am I clicked on the torpedo? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it
Fine.
is. 46, I guess.
Okay. All right. Top of the order, round 5. On your radar, you see 2 New Elysium Sentinels have just arrived in the outskirts of this asteroid field. And almost immediately as they arrive, you can see that these raiders, the 2 that are remaining, one of them is still kind of moving away from behind you. The other one is now trying to make its maneuver around the outside of this asteroid. It is, let's see, what's this guy? He's just gonna move. Because that's all he's got. 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he gets to there. It is your turn. The Sentinels are over here, all the way to the right, headed your direction.
Should I go ahead and roll for that missile?
Yes.
30.
Oh yeah. Be a critical if it could make it there.
Yeah, I know.
So close.
Move up, I guess.
Yeah, if you get me closer, I can use one of the cooler guns.
One of the cool ones.
Yeah.
Which, do you have a particular
I'll
way
go
you want
back
to
to
be based?
engineering, by the way.
I mean,
Okay.
if we get within... I don't know, if we're within 4, we don't have any rocket launchers left, actually, we're out.
Yeah, we're out of the Vandals.
So then... let's... We could just do 6. I could just fire 2 at him. Yeah, if you could get us just a tad closer, let's say within 6.
With a 4 arc, or?
Yeah, I was thinking... Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at port.
Port. Okay. Port's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna just do like a normal fly.
I'm gonna energize the railgun this time.
Oh my god, what's that?
No.
do?
Oh shoot.
Normal fly.
Yeah, after the fly.
Energize it
Before
so
the
you can
shot.
shoot it again.
Wait, what's the energize do?
It gives you a -4 to hit with it, but it deals an extra 25% damage.
Oh,
if it hits.
Wait, did you guys shoot the railgun without it being energized?
Well, we've never energized it. Does that one require energizing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What?
There's no property, so I assumed it was all good.
Let me look it up.
We've definitely shot the railgun many times.
We've never
Many times.
energized anything until this very moment, I don't think.
Yeah, not weapons.
Right, sure.
Oh, it's only weapons with the property rail, not...
No, just
That's what I was thinking of. There is a rail launcher that is a light weapon that has the rail property.
It shoots railguns.
Yeah, it shoots railguns. That's correct, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Weapon.
Okay.
Alex, how much PC did you use?
None.
Okay. Cool.
In that case, rather than doing anything fancy, I'm just gonna roll this fucking railgun. What'd you say? -4?
-4.
That's 4.
5%.
Bam!
Oh,
Great.
no.
You
High
are
variance
rolling
die.
those high variance die.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a
Holy
weird day.
crap.
Can I micromanage that?
Oh, yeah.
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 Good call.
Micromanage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's way
Oh my
better.
gosh. All right. Yeah.
It's a 30. I didn't take the -4.
So it's 32. Critical.
So it's
It's another 16d4.
Times 1.25.
16d4.
Oh, right.
Times.
Plus. I don't know how to do that math.
I think you can actually roll and then multiply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? Oh,
So
Goodness.
satisfying.
Or we can just figure it out. That was easy.
40.
So 50 damage. Nice.
Oh yeah, plus 25%. 50 damage.
Okay.
So that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that ship is just instantly eviscerated by the railgun round. Beautiful shot. The torpedo never even makes it there.
Too bad.
Now it's just flying around in unoccupied space near this asteroid. You may want to go recover it or something.
We'll just hit the self-destruct button on it.
I guess you could just have a warhead.
I didn't roll my thinking was over. There you go.
Barely got it. Got lucky. All right, and with that shot, that destruction of that ship, the last vessel is actually going to start speeding away.
Yeah, damn right. Get out
And
of here.
we are going to be out of
We'll
combat.
hail the New Elysium patrol and say, "Threat neutralized. You're welcome."
You instantly get a response back. Guest vessel, thank you for your assistance. Please proceed to New Elysium. We'll handle cleanup and the rest of the situation from here. You also get another message from the raider that's flying away that just says,
Rock on that, maggots. May you join our mates what haunt its innards.
and then you just doot. The end of the
What was the
transmission.
first line?
Cool, yeah.
Rot
cool
on
thing
that
to-
rock, maggots.
Rot in that rock. Okay.
May you join our mates what haunt its innards.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
And they speed off. Nicely done. Good starship combat. Even though it's literally the slowest thing in Starfinder history, no matter what I try
we
to
were
do to fix
extra
it.
slow this time too.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you guys head towards... let me go ahead and swap us back to just players. You guys head towards New Elysium. The docking area... Oh, let me move this in channel here real quick. There we go. The docking area is a multi-armed facility on the side of an enormous asteroid. Huge, much larger than the asteroids you've been flying past so far. Above it, built into the space-borne rock, is a sleek structure with countless windows, as well as a huge, clear dome. A computerized message plays from your comm unit.
Welcome. Relax, and our automated docking system will guide you in. You'll be ready to disembark shortly.
True to the message, docking takes only a few moments. A mechanical clank and sharp hiss accompany the station's airlock passageway, linking to the ship. You hear another automated message.
You are now ready to disembark. Welcome to New Elysium, a plane unto itself among the stars, untouched by... Whether this is your
Whoa,
first time,
sorry.
you are now ready to
Replaying that.
disembark. Welcome to New Elysium, a plane unto itself among the stars, untouched by sorrow. Whether this is your first time here or a return vacation, we're glad you've made it. From amazing views to incredible galaxy-wide dining options to customized adventures, New Elysium offers you the opportunity to truly escape. Welcome to a one-of-a-kind experience. Welcome to New Elysium.
And with that, the docking procedure ends, and your ship is now docked with New Elysium, and you can stride out of the ship. The airlock opens to a short, polished hallway that in turn leads to a wider corridor, and you kind of see in front of you the direction you're supposed to travel. There's not a lot of other exits out of this dock other than what looks like airlocks out to the asteroid's surface. You also see the Goal Runner. It has been towed in by one of the Sentinel ships. It was running on fumes at this point, just kind of putting along. It had taken quite a few hits from the Raiders. And you see a group of individuals that you may recognize. Who did the culture check earlier that recognized the Buzzblades?
Both, I think.
Yeah, both of us.
Both of us? Okay. This is what you see. You see this group of individuals step off of the
Nice.
ship. I don't know if you guys can all see that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're very color coordinated.
Uh-huh. They are a team, after all.
Guys, we gotta step up our game.
Should we be color coded? I totally thought this chick in the back, I thought she had like a giant cannon on her back.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
just the dude
No.
behind her holding a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really
I
disappointed.
also thought so at first.
Oh, no.
That's a shame.
Too bad.
So you see them disembarking, and almost immediately, the giant Vesk soldier drops the hammer and sprints towards you.
Oh god.
And I don't know who's standing in front, but we're just gonna assume it's Lisk, because you're probably one of the first people to get off the ship.
I am the fastest.
He's got
Ready?
shorts.
Ready for this vacation,
Yeah.
man.
Mhm.
And this Vesk soldier reaches down and grabs you, picks you up, and squeezes you in the tightest possible hug you could imagine. You don't even really have time to react, just instantly.
This is great. Thank you. Yes. Great.
From
Awesome.
Yazaloya, we want to say thank you for rescuing our ship. We much appreciate.
Yeah, you're welcome, big guy. Anytime.
I give
well, not
next
now.
hug. I give next hug. Drops you on the
great.
ground without setting you down lightly. Walks over and grabs Ko as quickly as possible. Big hug. From the Buzzblades, we give you much appreciation for helping us assist with sheep. Must give more hugs. Big Bird, come over here.
Oh, we couldn't let you not show up to the next championship now, could we?
Of course, yes. Much appreciate. Yes, big hug. Reaches over, grabs you, and just like almost crushes you in her arms.
Sensitive bird bones.
One more. Where, small creature? Get over here, but big hug.
handshake, maybe.
Not the hugger. Not the hugger. Okay. We'll leave you for this time, but I'll catch you later. Turns around and just starts strolling back towards the rest of the group. They look like they're maybe coordinating with some of station security who's already looking into like what happened to the ship, kind of giving a debrief. But you guys are free to kind of move into the next area of this space and sort of what you're being directed by a couple security guards to walk up the ramp. So let me show you that real quick. We'll activate this. You all should be in this hallway.
Oh yeah. Very small.
That's a pretty small hallway.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm way zoomed out. So
Yeah, you may have started zoomed out.
Yep.
Is the bars this way?
Yeah, so you see a whole bunch of security guards, and they're just kind of pointing their arms down the hallway for you to continue that direction.
Just follow the sound of the steel drums.
Damn.
You open the door, and you are greeted by a rather large area. There are multiple people who are sort of striding towards you, and you can kind of see them in front of you right now. They kind of step up, 2 gentlemen, and then there's 2 guards behind them. One of them is a striking Verthani man with black eyes, slickly styled dark hair, and an expensive-looking charcoal suit that's accented with violet, matching the illumination on his cybernetic arm. The other is a halfling of athletic proportions with conventionally handsome tan skin, curly hair, and trimmed sideburns. He wears dark business attire with a subtle crimson hue. The other 2 people, both Verthani women dressed in black microcord armor, are clearly security personnel or bodyguards. They stand back as the 2 suited men walk towards you. And let me show you what these guys look like. There we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they look evil.
They're so scary. Why are they scary?
They're scary looking.
The small halfling with the curly hair just says, welcome all to New Elysium. My name is Philip. I am very happy to invite you here. Yes, I am Philip. It's very nice to meet you. Please give me your name so I know who's here.
I'm Luna.
Luna.
May have heard of me.
Reaches up to give you a nice big handshake. Oh, yes, you are the musician, Luna.
That's right.
Wings in a starlit sky or something similar, yes?
Yeah, you got it in one.
Amazing. Welcome. And who might we have here? Reaches out a hand towards you, Ko.
I am Ko.
Just Ko. Okay, perfect. Yes, very nice. And of course, we have 2 Yosokis as well. And what are your names?
Yeah, so I'm Lisk, and that's Twick. And where's the bar? Is there a bar? Is there one, like, over here, or...?
Of course. Yes. Well, before we send you to the bar, we of course always want to kind of give you a quick introduction to the facility, as I mentioned. But first, who is this other Yosoki that's here as well? I must be introduced to everyone. Of course, you are saviors of this ship that was outside, of course, for the Buzzblades. I must shake all of your hands.
I'm Twick.
Twick. Just Twick. Lots of
Twixander Quig if you want the whole
Twixander
thing.
Quig.
But you can just call me
Yes.
Twick.
Twick. Lots of 4-letter names here. Wonderful. As I previously mentioned, I am Philip Karlsner. It is very, very nice to meet you. This is Kayon Reese as well. He is one of our investors. He will be departing here shortly. And you see he does kind of nod, and he just kind of leans over and says, it is very nice to meet you. I am Kayon. I wish I could stay longer, but I must head on my way. Have fun at the retreat. And he's just going to kind of walk past you with his 2 guards, and they're headed out the way they came. Or out the way you guys came from.
What is up with him? Why is he scary?
He's just a weird-looking guy.
I want to know why
is-
Philip's
what
grin looks
is
more like
he?
a grimace.
Yeah,
Like,
like he's
what
putting it on.
race is this green boy?
He
I miss that?
is...
He's a Frankenstein.
Yeah,
He
see,
said
that's...
Verthani.
He's
Is
a
that
Verthani.
type of human? Or is that a race?
It's a race.
Okay.
I mean, he looks exactly like Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
Verthani are 8 feet tall, with long
Timothy
limbs.
Oliphant
Their eyes
playing
are pure
Frankenstein.
black orbs protruding from their heads in half domes like the eyes of a mouse. And they can
Hi.
change the pigment of their skin at
Hey,
will
Bo.
to complex patterns.
I mean, same. And so it sounds like he's a tall list.
Yeah. He's an
Horrifying.
interesting looking guy. Yeah, his skin's a little weird right now. It does look a little bit Frankenstein-esque, I guess.
Very.
Mhm. He's got big Frankenstein energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you exchange niceties. Kayon just kind of, he's just going to kind of walk past you and head back towards the dock over there. Philip's still standing in front of you. Again, just says, I just want to thank you so much for
your rescue of the Buzzblades. We were most excited to see them here on New Elysium, and of course with the attack with the Raiders, I can't imagine what would have happened if you were not there to take care of it. Thank you so much. If there's anything we could do for you, I'd be more than happy to make your stay here just even better than it would have been. Is there anything I can get you right now, other than a bar? Because, of course, I have to give you the tour first. I'm so excited to show you New Elysium.
Yeah, I'd love to see the tour.
The tour. Okay, of course. Yes. Well, one reason, of course, you know that you've been invited to our little resort is to be the first to experience an upgrade to our amenities. We have maximized our guest comfort by way of software integration. Our Keys to Elysium app is your personal concierge, putting everything we offer at your command with a touch or a word. Our Keys to Elysium, are you there?
Of course.
Okay, see, yes, it operates just immediately. It's such an amazing tool. So what I'll do, and you'll see in front of him on his data pad, it pulls up this 3D icon shaped like a silver key. And it's just floating right above his data pad, and he almost just like takes his finger and he flicks it towards you, and it instantly integrates with your data pads, and all of a sudden they light up, and with like a permission window to accept download of a new program called Keys to Elysium.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As I
Why
previously
not?
mentioned,
Is there like
this app is a personal concierge. It puts everything we offer at your command with a touch or a word. You can, you'll love it. It's amazing.
So
it's
animated.
absolutely amazing.
Is there like a terms of service, like a
Is there a EULA that we have to read?
yeah, EULA?
Let me see here.
You have to scroll all the way to the bottom before you can check the box.
That means you read it.
Yeah.
If you it looks like in order to get to anything, you're gonna have to accept the download of the app before you can read anything about it. But you could potentially learn some things about the app whenever you download it.
Accept.
I'd see one accept so far. Is everyone else accepting this amazing app?
Yeah.
All right.
That's 2, 3,
Clink.
and from the tall one.
Yes.
I want to put it in like a sandbox environment on my device.
Computers check.
Goes an IT professional.
Secretly. I'm not trained in computers. So I guess I won't do that.
Okay.
So
you don't get
I'll
a
accept
sandbox.
seeing as how
Accept it.
you're not trained in computers, you're probably the first to accept. This seems fine.
Yeah.
So the program downloads on all of your comm units. Philip, meanwhile, has just been smiling this entire time. He's just so excited that you're here. The program downloads, and he just says, there! Now, anything you want at the resort is as close as your comm unit. Your free stay is predicated on you using the app and allowing it to send us relevant data about how you utilize our facilities, things you buy, the services that you utilize, where you're at on the facility. You can also use it to send us feedback in real time. And if you like, anonymously. How amazing is that? It's incredible. Honestly, incredible. We're so sure that you'll love it. You can also give the virtual personality any name that you wish, and it will respond, though it, of course, defaults to Keys. The app is voice activated, so simply ask for whatever you need. Like so. Keys, please allow our guests to choose their room.
Of course.
And instantly on front of you on your data pad pop up 3 maps. The first of which is the room map. And let me show you what that looks like real quick. Looks like this.
Oh.
So you should see our third story has lots of places to sleep. Most of the lower part of the facility, C6, C7, and C8, those are currently not in use because we are not at full capacity, as this is like a soft opening that we've only invited specific individuals to. C1 is, of course, taken by our reviewer for the app. You will not be able to utilize those facilities. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, the Buzzblades, I think, are in... yes. C3F and C3G is where they'll be staying. Feel free to choose wherever you would like, though. I'd be more than happy to set you up. The keys will automatically unlock those doors whenever you decide
Which
to
room
go to
is
your
the
room.
best room?
The best room? Well, let me tell you. the rooms in the middle of the facility, they don't have a view to the outside of the asteroid. And honestly, that's some of the best views you can get. Incredible. My suggestion would be something along the outside, maybe in, column A or H or possibly B or G that faces the outside. Well, of course, you can't use G because that's where the buzz blades are, but maybe B, A, B, or H then. Anything that's C5 and above would be perfect. Each of these rooms has 2 beds. So 2 of you could stay together, or if you'd want to get separate rooms, it probably makes the most amount of sense if 2 of you stay together in one room, 2 of you stay together in the other room, but really it's up to you. If you get the larger room, that sleeps 4, all kinds of possibilities. The smaller room sleep 2. You just tell me what you'd like to choose.
What is this room at C5C that looks different from the others?
C5C. That I believe is, that's the stairwell that goes down from the 3rd story to the 2nd story. If you choose to not use the elevators, you could use the stairwell to get yourself down.
I will sleep in the stairwell.
Yes, we'll sleep in the stairwell.
You can see his eye kind of twitching a little bit. We want you to be the most happy when you're here. And sleeping in the stairwell, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So please choose a regular room.
C2F.
C2F. Okay, got it. I'll mark you down for that one. Yes, C2F. So you're staying alone then, or you're staying with someone else? Because those rooms all sleep too.
Up to you guys.
I'll be in C2C.
C2C, yes. Okay, so will 2 of you be staying in C2F and 2 of you be staying in C2C then?
Yeah.
Would it be like the bigs
No.
and the littles? One on one half and one on the other?
Oh my god.
Or we're gonna split it so that it's like the same amount of body mass in both rooms. That would be... Oh!
I will... Yeah, I'll, if you don't mind, Luna, we could bunk up. Not bunk up, whatever. C2F.
Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, so that's C2C and C2F and Luna and Lisk, correct? Yes?
Yep.
You got it, boss.
Okay, you'll be in one room, and then Co and Twick, you'll be in the other room, correct? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just confirm on the app.
Can I have C3B?
C3B, let me look.
Have that one? Oh, that's a nice room.
C3B. That's a larger room that's reserved for a minimum of 2, but if all 4 of you stayed there, it'd be totally fine. You could definitely stay there, of course.
No, that's fine.
I'll go to
C2C is fine.
I'll go to C3.
Oh, yeah, big room. Woo!
C3B.
There you go.
Oh, it's just C3B. Oh, okay. So now we're all moving to the C3B, is that correct?
No. Just 2 of us.
Just us 2.
You said minimum 2.
I was very excited. I thought it was going to be all 4 of you. Just the 2 of you. Got it. Okay, so let me get this correct and make sure that I'm right. We have C2F. That will be Lisk and Luna. And then we have C3B. That will be Co and Twick. Is that correct?
You got it.
Sounds
That's
great.
wonderful. I'm so excited to have you here at New Elysium. Again, utilize the app on your comm unit for anything that you need. Your stay is again predicated on the use of the app, as we want to gather as much resources as we can before we have our grand opening, which we're very, very excited about. If you have any questions, you could always reach out to us directly through the app using the feedback tool, or if you'd like to, you can go down to customer service, which is not on this level, it is on the lower level. We are currently on level 2. There is also level 3 where you'll be staying. You can access that via the elevators or the stairs, and down below us is level 1. And that's where you'll find customer service. So if you run into any questions, concerns, or just anything, honestly, anything, please feel free to go to those areas or contact us directly.
Well,
Does
thanks,
that
Phil?
make sense? Any questions?
You said there was a bar? Am I remembering that?
A bar,
Maybe
of course, yes.
you could just point, maybe? Or
Or would you like the overview of the remainder of the facility? I could give you a lot of information about the rest of this facility. It's such a nice place.
I rolled a quick sense motive just on his whole app shtick.
his whole biz?
On his shtick or on the app?
On the app specifically, when
On
he
the app
was
specifically.
explaining how they're basically data mining.
Okay. You get the sense that he's being truthful, that they're just utilizing this data to, like, provide information to the resort about how people use it. He is very confident that that's, like, it's just important for them to collect this data in order to, make the facility work the way they want it to.
Just that smile. That smile's so sus.
Yep.
The rest of the Okay, well, let me give you a quick tour just of a few places, and then I'll let you go. And of course, you can go find the bar. It's just as soon as we're done. So you walk out of this, you walk out of the hallway. Philip's still standing in front of you, and what you're seeing is this extensive domed area. And he's just kind of like pointing at things. He's not even looking at you right now. He's just talking to the air about all kinds of stuff: trees, water, walkways, windows, everything. And this dome area ahead, it smells of fresh water, grass, and honeysuckle. The dome overhead, it also mimics a partially cloudy sunset sky, lighting a broad meadow interspersed with trees, a creek, and a pond. And you start to hear some of these outdoor sounds as you walk into this space as well. Other guests lounge or play in the park. To the rear of the park is a gigantic cliff around a cave, which has a waterfall on its back wall. Philip turns. He's been talking this whole time. Of course, the trees. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got carried away. Welcome to Green Fields. It's the Resorts Park. Listen, it has an Absalom standard day-to-night ratio. It's incredible. Our asteroid, it rotates slowly, so the sun isn't always visible through the dome during our night phase. But, and this is most important because, of course, you chose rooms with windows. You know what is visible at the night? The River Between. Do any of you know what the River Between is? Are you familiar with the diaspora?
Yep.
No.
Don't know.
Make me a culture check.
Possibly. Well.
I still don't know why I roll whenever Luna's rolling it. Luna was freaking born in the River Between.
38.
Okay. Yeah, man, 38
Weird,
is nuts.
looks like my app just glitched for a second.
It came back online. So there is an asteroid you would know called Nissus. It's the source, and on the asteroid there's like a dome around it, and there is water underneath the surface of this asteroid. That asteroid feeds water to what is known as the River Between, which is a kind of a strange waterway that is surrounded by atmosphere in a cylindrical containment field. And that field, it runs all the way through the entire diaspora from one end to the other, supplying water and transport to people who used to use it to many of the asteroids within those worlds. It hasn't been used as much recently, but it's still a beautiful display. You can kind of see water just moving through this, what looks like a really large clear pipe through the diaspora in the sky, and it's really close to New Elysium, and that's what he's describing to you. So at night, the River Between is illuminated by some of our lights that we've installed up at the facility, and it is beautiful. Have I said it's breathtaking? It is breathtaking. I'm so excited. So again, you're next to a window up where you're staying, and you will have the best of nights when you're sleeping. I'm so excited. So that's what the River Between is. You'll get to see it at night. Of course, this is the Green Fields, where it has everything from swimming to a trail we call the Loop. It even has a bar at the grotto where you can go get cocktails. So anyway, it's right over there. And he points you towards this little area next to the water. You can probably see it right down here.
There?
Where there is a bar, makeshift bar. Traversing the Loop, of course. It takes you all the way around the facility with a spectacular view the whole time. It's just absolutely amazing. Listen, sorry, my enthusiasm is running away. I must go give the keys to Elysium, of course, also to the Buzzblades and the other individuals who are arriving. The app can provide you details on our amenities. You can also use it to contact me or any of the resort staff. If there's nothing else, is there anything else? You, anything else from any of you? I'm glad to ask questions. What? Yes.
Is there a swim-up bar?
Yes. Well, it's not quite a swim-up bar, but of course, downstairs on level 1, you will find another area. We have 2 pools. Oh, they're so amazing. Those 2 pools, one of them is called the Boundless Sunroom. The other one is called the Ice Fountains. Of course, as you probably guessed, one of them is warm and one of them is cold. It kind of depends on your preference, what type of pool you swim in. But anyway, at either pool, we have droids. Little droids, little mechanical droids. They'll fly around with cocktails and drinks, and they'll bring them directly to you while you're in the pool. Mind-boggling. So anyway, yes, in short, the answer is yes, there is a swim-up bar of sorts. Yes.
Not really the style I'm
It's
used
like
to.
way more effective than an actual bot in the pool. That's ridiculous. We wouldn't do that again. We have drones that deliver whatever you want to your fingertips.
There's
Of
something
course.
to be said for the atmosphere of hanging out at a bar while in the pool, though, you know.
Well, but we want to really maintain the feel of the space. At the ice fountains, you have lots of icicles hanging from the ceiling, and a lot of the atmosphere is painted white like you're in a cold environment. There's rocks here and there, and the pool itself is frigid. I've swam in it only once, so it got me nipping. So, the other pool, the Boundless Sun room, it is very warm. There's trees in there. There's lots of grass. The walls are painted a nice shade of purple, almost lavender. It's beautiful. And so if we took away from that by adding a bar, it wouldn't be quite the same thing, so we deliver it with droids. Oh, they're just incredible. I'm so excited that you'll be experiencing
-1
them.
star.
Minus. Oh. Well, he starts like twitching again. I must go. Please again, feedback in the app if you need anything. You just please consult the app. I will leave you to enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
I go to the feedback
going
section in the app and request a pool bar.
Lisk already has 3 drones bringing him drinks.
So when Philip leaves, if you guys have seen Get Out, you know the scene where the gardener like runs past the guy in Get Out? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
I've never seen Get Out.
Oh my god.
Whoopsies.
Okay, well just imagine that Philip goes from a perfect standing position to a dead sprint. And he just zips right past you down the hallway towards the dock so that he can go meet the Buzzblades.
Weird that you would reference Get Out, though, in this paradise of a vacation area.
Paradise of a vacation. All right, so let me show you the other 2 maps real quick. Actually, I think, can I share this whole thing with you? Configure permissions, all players, observer, save. You should have a folder called shared.
Yeah.
So we
Me
are currently
first.
on the 2nd floor. Whoops.
Oh man, this place is big.
Are we?
Yeah.
So we're at 8-2
The
roughly?
second floor specifically. Really.
Yeah, you're currently at A2. The 2nd floor
Oh.
is very big.
Look at how happy A8 is. That big old smile.
If you'd like to know about any of these spaces, you can just click on them in the app, but just let me know which one you would like to know about, and the app will tell you about it. The 1st floor is most of the primary amenities of the facility. Contains most of the restaurants and things like that, like theater rooms, contemplation spaces, plus the main green area. The 1st floor, which you can see here, this contains the 2 pools, the any workout rooms. Also contains like some exercise facilities and some holovid chambers. You can go do things in VR. And then, of course, you guys already saw the 3rd floor, but that's where all of the guest rooms are. So if you'd like to know more about any of these specifically, I can tell you.
What is, I see there's like 3 A7s on the 2nd floor. I don't know if that's intentional.
Yeah, let me
Or
pull
if
that
it's something
back up.
I don't know if it's something that spans 3 areas.
It is, so
Or
you
multiple
click
A6s
on the
too.
app, you find out that A7 are the Muses meeting rooms.
So the what meeting rooms?
Muses, M-U-S-E-S, Muses.
Oh.
Muses?
Muse.
Muses?
Yeah,
Muses.
muses?
Muses. Muses. Not muses. Muses.
I
You
wasn't
would read
sure
a
if it was
descriptor.
space thing.
We can go there and meet Muse?
Muse.
They're still touring. That's crazy.
The descriptor says, to facilitate conferences, conventions, and other gatherings, New Elysium has several meeting rooms, collectively called the Muses, including 2 ballrooms, Wave Walker, and Emerald Song. The area also contains the Grand Court, a boardroom-style meeting area. And except for the Grand Court, these halls can be customized with temporary walls to form tailored spaces.
Ow. It's fucking sick.
Mm-hmm. Other areas you would like to know about? You can also kind of explore through this. You can kind of walk around if you'd like to, and I can explain them to you as you get to them. That's fine too. We are also
pretty close to a stopping point.
A6.
What was that?
A6. A6.
There's also like 3 A6s, so I'm curious.
Yeah. So A6 is the Hall of Splendors. The Hall of Splendors offers several varieties of performances and entertainment. This includes a concert hall, a high-stakes gambling hall, room for private parties that are available for public reservation, and a couple of theaters that show blockbuster trivids and other productions. Most shows are holographic recordings, but the resort also occasionally hosts live performers of various types.
Nice. What is, I know I was memeing about it, but what is A8 and why is it so happy?
A8 is just part of the Painted Forest playrooms, which contain amusements ranging from holovid games and VR tanks to holo slots and other gambling games.
Nice, okay.
And that's pretty much anywhere the pools exist. So there'll be like a couple things at each one of these like pool areas.
I feel like
that's all part of the same thing.
The swim up bar.
It kind of seems like it. I'm curious, A14.
Oh, A14. That is the Azure Sky. Some guests want to relax with a view of the stars, and the Azure Sky fulfills that desire 24 hours a day with drink service until 2 a.m. The bar has ample seating encircled by a viewing area, and all walls are transparent and set to display the stars and the nearby asteroids of the diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
I know where Lisk is going.
Till 2 a.m. I hear.
2 a.m. Let's go.
Lisk,
Do the drones bring all night?
Yeah, the drones will... so in the concierge, you're probably looking through this in the Keys to Elysium app, but it says that basically staff services are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but the drones can be utilized at any time, day or night, to deliver anything you want. You'll also see in, like, kind of after you get on the screen, you're kind of looking through some things. There is a generalized TOS for this. In it, you'll find indicators that basically anything you utilize in New Elysium is provided to you for free. Most of the services here are part of the package that you received. So drinks, food, things like that. If you buy anything extra, it will just be charged to your Keys to Elysium app, and you will be billed at the point at which you leave the resort.
So if we don't leave the resort,
you're only allowed
to pay.
Yeah, you're only allowed to stay there for 7 days.
Ah, shit.
I thought it was 3 weeks.
No, 7 days. Did I say 3 weeks at one point?
Pretty sure.
Yep. We were promised 3 weeks.
Oh, maybe it was 3
Can't
weeks.
go back on it.
Let me make sure.
I genuinely don't know.
Lisk, as you're walking around, you're still holding your comm unit because you're kind of like perusing things.
Sure.
And all of a sudden in front of you, the comm unit pops up with a hologram of a combat knife. And you instantly hear the Keys to Elysium concierge app start speaking to you.
Combat knives aren't just for protection, they're for collection. At New Elysium, we've got the right combat knives for every situation. I know what you're thinking. We don't have any combat training facilities. No problem. You can try out our extensive collection in one of New Elysium's holographic training rooms at the gym. Schedule your session today and get slicing.
And immediately you see like a price tag underneath this combat knife, and then it zooms out to show like hundreds of variations of the same combat knife. Different paint, different stylizations, different type of steel. And it's all just like wildly unique. And it looks like maybe you can go test out these knives, and there's even like a mapping tool that immediately shows you the quickest path to get to the holovid chambers to try out some combat knives.
This is heaven. Let's just sits down with his army of drones bringing him drinks and just starts perusing combat knives.
The last thing that happens before we stop is you all get a notification that there will be an opening party, and that party will be happening tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So it's currently middle of the day. You'll have the rest of today and then most of tomorrow before you need to get to the point at which you will be going to who is trying to open door. The point at which
there's no
you'll be
way
going
of
to
knowing.
opening thing. Oh yeah, no way, no possible way of knowing. And we're gonna leave it right there.
All right.
Exciting.
Yeah, this place is
Super
cool.
creepy vibes coming from this place, which is awesome.
A week of beach episode.
Yeah, week of beach episode.
And it's really just the two guys that have the creepy vibe.
I mean, we're already getting personalized ads, so I guess that's
assume
just the
that
world we
happens
live in.
Absalom.
Yeah.
Big data.
This is like big data.
You don't like the personalized ads, Alex?
No, I love them.
I gotta figure out how fast I can get this thing to work. Oh yeah.
Of course, you're getting ads, Alex.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna call you Janet from now on. Is that fine, Janet?
Great name. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, that was weird. Sultry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Of course. Yes. Yes.
She doesn't say yes nicely. I don't like that.
Not a
All right,
normal
so-
way to say yes.
So you guys will have the opportunity between now and next week. I will need to know two things. One, what you are going to name your concierge app. And two, if you would like to change the voice response from your concierge app. I will tell you, I am pretty limited on that end, but if you have a suggestion, I'm more than happy to let you know if I can do it.
Great.
So, sorry, what's the second one? The name and...
Like the tone, or like male, female, or like the level of like you just describe to me how you want the app to communicate to you, and I'll try to find something that makes sense.
Okay, alright.
I want it to all be like the way she said yes.
I want the
Yes.
only thing she says to be yes.
Yes.
It's like an excited whisper. I don't know what it is.
It is like an excited whisper. That's
Yes.
a good description.
Yes. Whoa,
There's like a whole
Yes.
bunch. So if you guys opt for something else, we can go other routes too.
Yes.
Yes.
No, don't like that.
Anyway, so think about that for next week. And don't forget to shop, because you need to shop for the things that we need to retroactively do before we start the next session. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Nice.
I'm gonna go delete all of these trying to open door notifications. There's got to be like 50 of them at this point.
Why is this door locked?
I don't know.
Employees only, Alex.
It's a little tiny triangle.
It is a little tiny triangle. All right. That's it. We will. Everybody's good for next week?
Should be, yeah.
I thought Caleb just said he was bad next week.
That's for next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
That's for next
It's the
Tuesday.
other Starfinder
Oh.
session.
This is other
Sorry.
family.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll catch you next week, and in for some good stuff with the concierge. I'm very excited for some good old ads. Oh yeah, targeted ads, baby.
Oh god, we're finally getting paid for this?
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
I'm so pumped. All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.